Hello again. Today we're going to be talking about the New Zealand pound, a currency that was around until 1967. Up until the 1930s, New Zealand had mainly British currency in circulation using the British pound. But there was a shortage in coinage, especially in the small denominations. So coins and tokens were issued by stores which were used as currency, so people could pay each other in the tokens from these stores and then be able to use the tokens as stores and to use them as currency with other people, because they knew that they could trade them at the store for the thing which they were worth. For example, a pint of milk or a loaf of bread or something like that. So for starters, one of the most interesting things about the New Zealand pound is that there were 240 pennies to the pound, as you can see there. We had lots more coins than we have today. So we had the pound, but we didn't actually have a pound coin, we had a pound note, and instead we had the British sovereign coin, which was often minted in Australia, and they were made out of gold. So we had the sovereign, the half crown, which was worth 1/8 of a pound, and it was worth 30 pennies, or 2 shillings and 6 pounds. Then we had the florin, which was worth a tenth of a pound, or 24 pennies. Then we had the shilling, and it had its own symbol, the S symbol, and it was worth 12 pennies. Then we had the sixpence, which was worth 1/40th of a pound and was worth 6 pennies. Then we had threepence, or 3 pence, which was worth 3 pennies. Then we had the penny itself, which was obviously worth 1/240th of a pound. And then we had the halfpenny, or halfpenny, which is worth, obviously, half a penny. Now if you look over here, you notice I've written silver, copper, nickel alloy, and it stopped in 1947. So in 1947 we stopped having silver in our coinage and swapped to simply cupro nickel, or copper nickel alloy without any silver. The penny and the halfpenny remain bronze. So there are some differences between our New Zealand pound and the Australian British pound. So there was no farthing in the New Zealand pound. The farthing was a quarter of a penny, and the Australians had no half crown. However, the similarities was that we both had silver and cupro nickel alloy coins. Now there are some random facts. So people often earned less than £1 per week before World War II, and 2.5 pennies could buy you a pint of beer. And in New Zealand, up until the 1960s, people earned less than £8 per week. Alright, those are enough facts for now. Let's check out some coins. Okay, so first up we have the New Zealand half crown. Then we have the New Zealand florin. Then we have the shilling. Then we have the threepence, which is there. And then the sixpence. Then we have the penny there. And then we have the halfpenny there. So, those are the coins of the British pound. Sorry, the New Zealand pound. So as you can see, the New Zealand half crown has a New Zealand coat of arms on it. The New Zealand florin has a classic Kiwi bird. The shilling has a New Zealand Māori warrior. The sixpence has a huia bird. The threepence has two patus, which are Māori clubs. The penny has a tui perching on a kowhai tree, and if it will focus, the New Zealand half penny, or halfpenny, has a tiki on it. Well, I hope that's been informative. Remember to like, comment and subscribe.